Good morning. How are you? Hope everything's doing well. Today is the 2nd of October. It's about 7:40 in the morning. So yeah, we're going to try to get through this pretty fast. Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the free to play. We have Merrick Accelerated now. I feel like it's been a little bit too long between him and Shin. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Veins and Chromium's Kicks is on light side D1. Interesting. Carbonite, blah, blah, other stuff, everything we normally get. Apparently I didn't do that yesterday. Everything's just been crazy. Let's say Troopers. The B1 is, the B-Wing is coming to Blade Wing, which I talked about last night that I'm super excited about. I hope you are too, because I think it's going to be a big deal. Well, I don't know. Because to me and to a few people, the home one was in a good place. It's just like you had to wrap your mind around it. And I didn't think it was too hard to wrap your mind around. I just thought that for whatever reason, just people just couldn't even or something. You know what I'm saying? Like they just couldn't even attempt to wrap their mind around what they needed to do to make home one work. And it's fine. I think that none of my fleets have home one at a very high level. Well, I mean, it was really easy to get Akbar up. It was, but I think the sticking point was maybe the fact that you needed the Razor Crest to make that work, and now a lot of people like the Razor Crest because the Razor Crest is fine. I'm just waiting for, but the home one worked before, and people just wanted to poo-poo it, and it just wasn't as bad as you just had to know the trick basically. And it's not like it was really an easy trick. I thought we just needed one. We need 51. So there's that. So we're down to one of those. Hopefully I won't put it on Slicker because I'm just going to put this right here, and now we need 44 more. And I see old Slicker over here, but I'm not going to try to move it on, put it on here because I want IG done first. It's very important that we get IG done first. I don't know. I think Galaxy and Heroes is in a good place. I think they finally put in enough with the update today with all the stuff. I saw that they fixed, or I think they fixed Killeron's sword, Killeron's sword lightsaber. But I'm not sure. I hope they changed the stuff in the shop. I actually didn't check that on the account. I just did. I was blitzing through it as fast as I could so I can get over here, but I don't know that I actually checked everything that I should have checked. Over here, we're just, we're slowly grinding the ships over here because, we need to get to Profundity now, but it's like the Profundity ship grind is just, it's not fun. It's not a fun climb. Four helpful. Badgers. I'm going to be farming this now forever just because badgers here. And I should probably wait until, and if they didn't do this Profundity thing, I would be much better off doing it in February and March, when the acceleration for Patrick comes out. But what are you gonna do? Sort of like a sticky wicket I was in last night, where my supervisor had asked me to do a job that I shouldn't be doing, or that I did, but I'm no longer required to do, because I've been there so long, and so this other guy was supposed to do it, but the other guy hasn't showed up for a month, and so she's like, "Hey, this is important. Can you do it?" And I'm like, and I thought about it, and I was like back and forth what I should say, and I just ended up saying, "Okay, yeah, sure, I can do it." And so I did it Tuesday night, and then I got to work last night, and the guy that I work with was doing the job that I should have been doing. And so I'm like, "Hey, boss lady wants me to do this the other night. Can you do that? Because, all the information." And he's like, "I've already done this." I'm like, "Well, you need to do this." And he's like, "You need to take that up with boss." So I went and texted boss, and boss told me to work it out against herself. All I'm wanting her to do is say, "Tell this guy that because I'm doing this, he needs to do, because I'm doing this on Tuesday night, he needs to do it on Wednesday." And she's like, "Can you message him?" And I'm like, "He's here right now. Why is this my job to tell him what to do when I've already tried to tell him what to do? And he's telling me to talk to you. And you're telling us to work it out." It's like, why are you the supervisor? You're the supervisor. Why can't you? Why is it hard for you to, to tell him what's up? And I know the answer is because she doesn't want to be the bad guy. And that's fine. I'll be the bad guy. But if you don't want to, I'll be the bad guy. And I've tried to be the bad guy. But when I tried to be the bad guy, the guy told me to talk to you, and I did. And so it's like, it just felt like a drain circling type thing. It was like an infinite feedback loop, because my boss, my supervisor, won't do this simple thing of telling this guy what to do, because I have no authority over this guy. And I just was super mad. And if it weren't for texting back and forth with my wife, I would have been, it would have, I was, because it's like you're the one with the job, right? Talking about my boss. You're the one with the authority to tell him what to do. And you've told me that I need to talk to him and tell him what to do. And I did. And he basically told me to kick rocks because I have no authority. And so it's like, what's happening here? Why am I the only one with the ability to think? I mean, granted, I understand that the guy got there and he was doing his thing, but it's like, and so, I'll take that under advisement as, he didn't know, blah, blah, blah. But all she had to do all she had to do, talk about my boss, was say, "Hey, guy, you need to be doing this job now." But, for whatever reason, she just refused. And I don't know. But I was beside myself. And then after texting back and forth with my wife, I'm like, okay, I just did it. And I'm like, best foot forward. Just try to be this makes gonna run maybe. I don't want Grandmaster Yoda here. Let's get together low level guy. We'll get this guy. It's gonna be low level, but I think we can handle it. See. If I mess up, I mess up. But I'm not worried about it. But I'm gonna pause here so you don't see this. Hopefully, I'll have time to finish the rest of that. What else do I have over here to do? Let's do all this stuff. Fleet. What? No. Then we'll take a look at the ships here in a second, but I just want to keep going through all this and getting it done. Getting it off the list. And I'm going to jump into the shop. So if we drop this stuff off and see what's in there, see if there's anything interesting. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure stuff out right now. I'm trying to... Things need to change. I mean, I keep saying this, and I keep waiting for stuff to change, and it doesn't. And I'm like, okay, I can feel like there's a change needed. And just because of the way I'm wired, if I don't feel or see or whatever the need for change, then I may not do it. And I'm just trying to figure out how to push through that, if that makes sense. And it may not. And if it doesn't, I apologize. Missing G-Wings exit there today. And then we need to come down here and see if it also happens to be down here. And it's not. But we need it. We need it so we can get finished with it, so we can move on. Always these here, always, because we're going to need them in a bunch in a little bit. Oh, we're out of those, yeah. But I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what it is I'm supposed to be doing next, and I'm good at helping people, diagnose their problem, and I'm good at giving them advice of how to fix it. But when it comes to myself, I don't really know how to do that, if that makes sense. But that's it for today. Thanks for being here. Appreciate all of you. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. As always, God bless. Hold the line. Remember that I have friends everywhere.